On January 15, 2026, Uganda held presidential and parliamentary general elections. Many Ugandans arrived at polling stations early to cast their votes despite a late start. Security agencies, including police, prisons, and the army, were deployed across the country, particularly in urban cities. In an interview, prison's spokesperson, Senior Commissioner Frank Baine explained that the security deployment aimed to safeguard Ugandans.
To understand is that prisons, police, army, and intelligence services constitute the security team of this country. And these teams are at the top, even at the district. If you have heard of the district security team, it is composed of the RDC and these other security agencies as main actors. So when they talk of public order, as security agencies, we are all concerned.
What people see as a deployment should not be taken as a problem or a threat against the very people. This deployment and posturing is meant to protect them. So we don't envisage a situation where people look at us as a threat. Secondly, they must also appreciate that they are genuine threats.
And that's why in Article 212, the Inspector General of Police is allowed to form enforcement processes when need arises. Now, like this was a national matter, whereby no matter how much the police would want to show, even if they were in the lead, they really needed the support of all of us.
Because the people have come out to make utterances and communication which reflect a threat on innocent and peace-loving people. So what we want to appeal to the population is, on one side, let them appreciate our deployment. On the other, let them keep the peace. Also know that our presence is essentially meant for them. In the event of any threat, we should be ready and capable of intervening to ensure that there is safety.
But to me, security is for all of us. I can assure you that security agencies alone, without the cooperation of the people, you cannot have that security, because we all need security.
He says security warnings and alerts are not intended to cause tension, but to ensure vigilance.
For warned is for armed. If you know you're not going to commit a crime, why should you get worried? But we want to assure you that if you are to commit a crime, be ready. Because for us, we are ready. If I tell you that the prison has space for you, if you are clever, then you should avoid committing what? An offense. But if you go ahead and commit the offense, then you are not bothered by listening. That's why we are trying to sound all the necessary warnings, give the alert that please keep safe. Do what you are supposed to do. This side is hard, but if you choose to cross the line.
Regarding political-related arrests, Baine stated that the number of prisoners was uncertain, as most were in court. He affirmed the prison's readiness to receive them.
Were held somewhere in police cells, and I think from yesterday, that's when they are beginning to take them to court. Maybe in a week or so, that's when we shall be able to do what? We shall be able to know how many numbers have come up. But for now, I can't tell. It's police which can tell you how many they arrested. Because with them, they arrested them, so they must account for them. But for us, we haven't known which. And even the offenses. Sometimes the offenses may be election-related. Sometimes the offenses may not be election-related, because somebody will be got and charged of theft or charged of criminal trespass. Yet in the actual says they caught him in the operations of what? Of elections. So that's why it becomes very hard on our side, unless somebody in court is charged with election-related offenses.
He says congestion is not an issue so long as someone commits a crime.
I have been giving, even I remember on Sunday, the Commissioner General assured everybody that yes, we are having 78,000 inmates instead of our capacity, which is 23,000. But I can assure you, as long as you have committed an offense, we have space for you. So we are not worried about them coming, as long as they know. And that's why we pleaded that please do whatever you do, but avoid being arrested. If you are arrested and brought, the congestion for you doesn't count. We don't invite, we welcome. And like police promised that they would arrest. And I have been seeing in the papers, they have arrested. You can be sure, as long as police take you to court, and court decides that you come to prison, we have space for you.
These say they will maintain operations before and after elections.
For us, we shall always be in that posture as long as it is necessary. And our scale down will be purely on the basis of a reduction in threat. Once the threat levels go down, then we can always scale down to normal policing.
Karina Nagwija for NSTV.